We're just going to start off, guys. I believe that Nikola Jokic will win the NBA's MVP this year, and let's just say why. It's not the player you think will be the best in the playoffs, or was the best in last year's playoffs, or for the guy who deserves it the most because he hasn't won it yet, or for any other coded or odd reason to avoid giving a second straight trophy to the Jokic you could come up with. We're giving Nikola Jokic the trophy because he's the most valuable player. When you say most valuable player, I personally believe if you took this player off of this team would nowhere near be at the level of success they had this year. I think that is the most true for all these candidates, and I think the most true it's for Jokic. And my top five, let's do Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Joel Embiid, and no particular order are those. If you take Giannis off that Bucks team, I think they're still a playoff team, but they wouldn't be as good. If you take Joel Embiid off that team, I don't know if they're a playoff team, but maybe they are, but borderline. If you take Devin Booker, I think that team falls apart. Okay, Luka Doncic, that team's nowhere near where they are if he's gone. Okay. And that brings me to my next point, is if Jokic is taken off this team is not even near the playoffs. Nobody's having the seasons they are. He literally is the Tom Brady of players, and I really think it's going to be fine with him. Okay, so I want to hear your thoughts, and let's get right into the videos. I want to hear your thoughts down below right now. Let's just talk about it. The fact that I've watched a lot of Denver Nuggets game first because my girlfriend's from Highlands Ranch, Colorado, went to Baylor High School, and I just watch the NBA all the time, and they're one of my favorite teams to watch because they play very late at night, and I'm not an insomniac. I just believe sleeping's for the weak, and I try to just sleep like 3 hours, 4 hours a night. On a good night, I get like 6 to 7, sometimes 8 this isn't what the video is about. But he's been so good that his phenomenal seasons by Embiid and Antetokounmpo don't even stack. All right, consider this. Jokic is the entire focal point of this team's offense, yet he leads all high-usage players in true shooting percentage, a measure of shooting that is efficiency that takes into account field goals, 3 points, and free throws. He's running Denver's offense from the center position on a club with no knockdown shooters in the core rotation, and it works well enough that they are 6th in offense percentage. Also, he's put up box scores like this: 37, 13, and 9, 39, 19, and 8, 41, 17, and 4, 30, 8 and 18 and 6 this past week. Aesthetically, if you cut a mix of the best NBA passes from the seasons, they'd probably all just be the Nikola Jokic's pass with a little bit of Luka Doncic and LeBron James pass. And the fact that is he's a 66% true shooting guy. So people are like, look, Nikola Jokic is the best passing big man in league history, okay, arguably. And he's probably the best passer in the NBA at this point in front of LeBron. And again, go with a 66 true shooting percentage, okay? And of the top players, the only other player who's close enough is Karl-Anthony Towns in a way. And Karl-Anthony Towns calls him the best three-point shooting big man. Nikola Jokic is, okay? And that's what I'm saying. Nikola Jokic is the best three-point shooting big man, and I'm a Timberwolves fan. And the thing is, speaking of metrics, Jokic is on track to break the PER record set by Antetokounmpo 2 years ago, and the BPM record set by LeBron James in 08 to 09. And Jokic leads the league in defensive BPM, okay? And he's just not some pudgy dude getting cooked in pick and rolls anymore. And the thing is the only center with more steals is Bam Adebayo. And the thing is if that doesn't get you over, he's 47 and 33. Philadelphia's 49 and 30, and so is Milwaukee. Okay, despite them having an amazing supporting cast. He doesn't even have Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. Okay, they're heading to be a 48-49 win team, and his unshakable addiction to playing with Austin Rivers. Okay, this is a team that they're feeding on Aaron Gordon, Will Barton, who are starters in their own right. Okay, Monte Morris, who is a starter, but he's more of a very high-level backup point guard or a starting point guard on a bad team. Okay, then you've also been playing Austin Rivers, Sabonis Highland, Facundo Campazzo. Okay, Facundo Campazzo, my Argentine brother. Okay, my parents are from Argentina. And Devon Reed. You got Zeke Nanje out there. There's a plethora of guys. I feel like I'm missing some people right now. DeMarcus Cousins. I feel like I've named the whole roster. But either way, the thing is look, the Nuggets would crumble the dust without their starting center. That's the way I feel about it. And that doesn't happen in Milwaukee or Philly. I know Sixers fans are really sad that they're getting outscored by 3.7 points per 100 possessions without Embiid on the floor. Look, Denver, without Jokic on the floor, they're getting outscored 7.3 points per 100 possessions. I feel for Embiid here, especially as he's never won the award and had a year that normally wouldn't make him an automatic pick. With the Jokic, the Joker has had it better. He's the back to MVP. Tell me I'm wrong, guys, but peace out.